Are you going perhaps on your first cruise and feel a bit overwhelmed? You don't know where to start and what to ask? Then this clip is meant for you. In this episode, we will take you through the 10 cruise questions you didn't think to ask. Hello travel buddies. Welcome to Explore with Us, the family travel channel.
Hello cruise mates, welcome back to our travel channel. First-time cruisers often don't know what questions they should ask about their cruise because it's all so new and overwhelming. Then they get on board and are surprised over different expectations or regret that they didn't know it or did not ask it before. To save you some heartache, we analyzed for you diverse cruise online forums to find some of those questions that are often overlooked by newbies but obvious to longtime cruisers. In this clip, we will present you the top 10 questions you never even thought to ask, and of course we will provide the answers as well. Make sure you will watch till the end, there might be some good hints or tips which you don't want to miss.
So let's start with number 1. What is not included on my cruise? Each cruise line varies slightly, so check with them, but typically you need to add your airfare, any alcohol. Buying a daily drinks package might be worth considering, although most ships include wine and beer with evening meals at no charge. Further, any excursions, spa treatments, hair appointments, internet, photos, etc. are not included either. Just to be sure, please check with your cruise line if a compulsory daily tip for the cabin crew is already included. As for the MSC cruise lines, this extra service charges are already included in the total price.
Number 2. Do I have to dress up? Cruise lines have relaxed their dress codes over the years, and no one is ever forced to dress up, though you might not be permitted into the main dining room if you choose to dress down on a dressy night. Some lines still have a formal or formal optional night, others have a no jeans rule in the dining room. For example, Norwegian Cruise Line never has a dress code on any night, whereas Cunard can have 3 or 4 formal nights per week. Mainstream cruise lines will have one or more casual dinner options, such as a buffet restaurant, where you don't need to dress for dinner. However, the formal night menu in the main dining room might feature primo dishes like lobster that you will miss out on if you choose to dine elsewhere. Whether you feel uncomfortable going to the evening show in jeans while other passengers are dressed to the nines is really up to you. Some high-end lines do have a requirement that passengers adhere to the stated dress code in all public spaces after 6 p.m., meaning if you don't wish to throw on at least trousers and a nice top, you might be relegated to room service and in-cabin movies all evening.
Number 3. What do I do with my passport during my cruise? Well, you will need a passport for many, but not all cruises. You mainly need it to check in for your sailing only. The exceptions are cruises to certain destinations where you're required to show your passport to clear customs. But in most destinations, you don't need to carry it with you when you go ashore, and it's not worth risking your passport getting lost or stolen. On some cruises, the purser will hold on to all passenger passports for the duration of the sailing. If this is not the case on your holiday, the best thing to do is put your passport in your in-cabin safe and leave it there until you're ready to disembark. And always check the safe when you're packing at the end of the cruise. If you want to have a record of it in the unlikely case that you get left behind in port, consider carrying a photocopy rather than the actual book.
Number 4. Do I need to pay for drinkable water? The tap water on board of cruise ships is perfectly potable, whether from the sink in your bathroom or the dispensers in the buffet. Cruise ships have onboard water desalination systems that purify and safely store water. You can request ice from your cabin steward or waiter if you prefer to drink cold water. However, some cruisers don't like the particular taste of the onboard water, just as some people don't like the tap water at home and prefer to drink bottled water, either still or sparkling. Cruise ships carry an abundance of bottled water, but unless you're on a ship with an all-inclusive beverage policy or have pre-purchased a drinks package, you'll need to pay extra. Fees vary, though a bottle of generic brand still water will be cheaper than a name brand.
And if you liked this clip, please give us thumbs up. Of course, we and other travel buddies would love to hear about your experiences here. Perhaps you have even some more tips, hints, and recommendations, so please feel free to leave us some comments below, we would appreciate. And if you don't want to miss our new uploads, with valuable family travel tips, hints and reviews, then hit the subscribe button and activate the bell, and you will be informed when we upload new episodes. Have a look as well on our channel, you find there more of our diverse family travel episodes with really great tips. Number 5. How do I keep track of my cruise card? Most cruise lines print each passenger a plastic wallet-sized card to be used as an onboard ID, room key, and onboard credit card. You need to have it with you at all times, but you're likely not carrying around your purse or wallet as you do at home. So how do you keep track of it, especially when you're heading to the pool in your swimsuit or to yoga class at the gym? Many cruisers just stash the cards in their pockets. Some prefer to wear them on lanyards around their necks, which is useful for kids, while others stash them in a small bag or clutch they carry with them. Or, you can carry it around in your hand and hope you don't leave it on a buffet table. Some cruise lines, often the higher-end ones, will give you a 2-pocket mini wallet that fits your cruise card and a fold-up map of the ship. It's also wise to pick a place in your stateroom to stash your cruise card, so you're not hunting for it every time you want to leave the cabin. By MSC, we got additionally to the cards as well a wristband, which could be also used for swiping. This was very practical and kind of impossible to lose.
Number 6. What do I do if I don't like the people at my assigned table? Several cruise lines still offer the choice of eating at the same time every night, but that means eating at the same table, often with table mates the cruise line picks for you. Tables for 2 can be hard to come by, and unless your travel party is big enough, you likely will be sitting with strangers. But what if you don't get on? You can avoid the situation entirely by choosing flexible dining, where you can arrive at any time during restaurant open hours. Even if you can't score a table for 2, you'll eat with different parties every night, so if you have an incompatible group one night, you likely won't dine with them again. If you're allocated assigned dining and can't abide your table mates, speak to the assistant and request a change. He will do his best to reassign you, but might need to switch your assigned dining time or change you to flexible dining. Otherwise, you can skip the main dining room and take all your meals in the buffet, a specialty restaurant, or your cabin with room service.
Number 7. Do I need to pack beach towels? Like hotels, cruise ships provide towels for in-cabin use, but what about by the pool or for water-based shore excursions? Happily, you don't need to waste luggage space with beach towels. Cruise ships provide them either in your cabin or by the pool. You can take these towels with you even when you leave the ship to hit the beach or go on a snorkeling excursion. There's just one catch: you have to keep track of your towel. Since it's so easy to leave a towel behind, some cruise ships charge for lost towels. When you need a new one, you can trade a wet towel for a fresh one on the pool deck or with your stateroom attendant. Just make sure you always have one per person in your travel party.
Number 8. How do you nab a spot by the pool when it's crowded? Every cruiser has visions of a relaxing afternoon by the pool, until you show up and find the deck packed with wall-to-wall sunbathers. If you want a spot, don't be shy. Seek out empty loungers, and if you can't find two together, see if you can't move two closer or politely inquire if someone could move one chair over to accommodate you. If you see a chair with belongings on it but no people, ask neighboring sunbathers if someone has been using a chair. If no one's been seen, the stuff likely belongs to a chair hog. You're okay to move the items if they haven't been there for a half hour or more. If you can't get a spot by the pool, there is usually plenty of extra lounge space on the upper decks. You might have to settle for some loungers forward or aft, out of eyeshot of the pool deck happenings, but these can also be quieter and more pleasant. To get a primo spot, you need to be lucky, or get there early in the morning and stay in your spot all day.
Number 9. Can I do laundry on board? Daywear, swimwear, evening wear, etc. It's hard to pack light for a cruise. But, do you have options if you want to cut down on the bags you carry? Yes, you have. Ocean-going cruise lines always offer laundry service for a fee. You give your clothes to your room steward in a bag with an order form, and they're returned laundered and neatly folded. However, these options can be expensive. Some select ships offer self-service launderettes, where you can wash, dry and iron your clothes, either for free or for a small fee as in any laundromat. This option is more affordable, but takes time out of your holiday. You can also rinse out clothes in your cabin sink and hang them to dry in the shower or elsewhere in your room. Most cruise ships have clotheslines built into the bathroom, but then you have to move half-dry items every time you need to shower. Perhaps the best option is to pack strategically, bringing items you can wear more than once, and reserve onboard laundry as a last resort.
Number 10. How much food can I order in the main dining room? It's hard to go hungry on a cruise ship. Restaurant waiters have been known to urge passengers to order more courses or try another dessert. But just how much food can you order in the included in your fare main dining room? You can basically order as much as you want. You can order 2 or more main courses, order a half portion of a main course as an starter, make a meal out of several starters, try out multiple desserts, mix the sides of one dish with the main protein from the other. If you can think up the combination, wait staff will generally oblige. If you don't like a dish, you can send it back and order something else. If you're still hungry after your main course, you could order another entree before dessert. However, please be mindful of waste, and only order what you reasonably think you can eat. It's fine to try out a few dishes and not finish them, but don't order 6 appetizers and only take a bite out of each. We hope this clip was informative for you and gave you at least one good hint or valuable tip for your next cruise.
And if you liked this clip, please give us thumbs up. Of course, we and other travel buddies would love to hear about your experiences here. Perhaps you have even some more tips, hints, and recommendations, so please feel free to leave us some comments below. We would appreciate. And if you don't want to miss our new uploads, with valuable family travel tips, hints and reviews, then hit the subscribe button and activate the bell, and you will be informed when we upload new episodes. Have a look as well on our channel. You find there more of our diverse family travel episodes with really great tips. And if you are looking for some cool Explore With Us designs, then please check out our online shop. You will find there hundreds of fashion and accessories designs, with brand logos of couples and families with 1, 2, or 3 kids. The link you will find in the description below. If you liked this clip, then please give us thumbs up. We would also like to recommend you the following clips as well. You will find here topics, which could be also very interesting for you and give you some other great tips.
Thank you for watching and see you soon.